Modern day romance poem. I think I've had quite a few of these. My last, here we go. She never talked much anyway. Shocks of anger, talks of survival. It wasn't the man, but the means. All her heavy voices went slack. Another capricious Capricorn, pacified from the inside out, curled up with a big load, swung back, so far away, nothing ever held together. She never answered the phone. She pinned the words "on hold" to every call. She only wanted a safe roll. She only got left out on the road with a flashing neon sign that just said, "Sign." Wait. There's no place to land on a sign full of profile filters, stronger and longer than a place. She got another call from another number, from another promise in another premise. Wait. There's no place to land in promises and premises. The fastest manufacturer of new tension for meaning, for purpose, for explanations like, why don't we tell ourselves the truth when we only see problems we can solve, when we forget about the roller tail bomb on parabolic bubble wagon trains on the wrong side of straight lines that look like the right curve? For a stroll down heavy roads in heavenly meadows, grown clean and shiny as metal, the morning that feeds on a moonlit night, and dark as his lonely heart, with no one to chase, no one to make more or less. A life in windows ensures this litigation process and turn it all to peanuts to get more nuts and bolts in his mouth. He dedicated his life to the name of Momo, watching for wombats and widgets, always hurting without realizing it. Behind lines of smoke and mirrors, the radio flies away from the strangers outside, sewing letters on the conjurer's eyes, until I recognize the places to drag the dirty love veil through a number of bloody trails, the number of forces, all pre recorded and projected onto my chest, that I own them all. Everything tells me I own the world. Gray days, I translate the aqua atmosphere to violet shades, the way I see us in our eloquent violence, deep in the walls of dark rooms, looking for the holes with our name. I crack the magic picture with my head as an example of a way to get across. The locals always say ciao, and I cover my ears. In your name, you call it time travel. I cross the forbidden line in the name of a lovely capsule evolved to go between can and cannot, to leave what I love as a lullaby in the emptiness. No survivors ever remain according to the shape in my head, that protocol for the ever passing but not the everlasting, gets ahead of my sense of belonging, gets ahead of my sense of relief, upset by two recalibrations on rooftops, purposes and prototypes of 100 stories to take me home, snaking through the chain of leftover places where we used to retreat for sad and sagey sorrows after the rain, looking for the familiarity of agreements that keep the shocks of reality in little paper files and fuck clusters. When you look in the mirror, getting higher and higher, ha, in a wasted nation, a perfect way to escape from each other in the windows, waving and writing from a virtual world to a holiday floating away in gray transcriptions. No one recognized it was just a copy born of tinted windows and the China Sea, grinding away, reporting results to a warm rose corner that trickles hidden pearls of softer, darker, redder stains that exfoliate my loose voice in a round of applause that sounds so strange in my head, like long laces for empty shoes. Rolling thunder reveals the closeness of things, the breath too soft for feathers to fly on palisades of pathways that were evenly layered for perfect letters to bring the sounds of the 14ers up to my ears, where I wait in the wires of the West, waiting, wanting, away down the line, hermetically sealed in digitized touch, my life is sanctified forever.